Hi, Shannon. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So first of all, right away, there's a child that passed that's with you. Where was the child that departed? I feel as though that they passed in an accident here in this world.
My niece was in a car accident.
Maybe your niece that's stepping forward. I thought that this was your child because she's here when I'm connecting with her and she's saying, talk to me, talk to me. And right away, she's showing me a memorial on the roadside when I'm connecting with her. And she's telling me, she's actually screaming in my ear and she's telling me I wasn't supposed to be driving that night. I wasn't supposed to be driving that night.
She wasn't.
What?
She was at home and she went to pick up some friends that had been drinking and took them home.
So know that that's her way of acknowledging that because she's saying to me that all of her family, they didn't, okay, sorry, I'm speechless right now. I get it because your loved ones start to unveil things. They tell me things like the pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. And right away when I'm connecting with her, she's saying to me, Matt, she says, my family didn't even realize, she's showing me the police coming to the house and saying that she had passed. And her family's like, that can't be, she's sleeping. She's still in her room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're like, how? Like, there's no way that could be my daughter. My daughter's sleeping. You got the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
They had no idea that your niece left the house that day.
No.
So know that that's one of the reasons why she's coming through. She's saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. She goes, I want to let my family know that I'm sorry for the way that they found out about my passing. I'm sorry for the way that the police had to come to the house. She says, I'm sorry for ever getting out of bed, she says, and going to do this. Your niece tells me that she was always the responsible one. She says, and there was a lot of craziness that happened that day that she died. Her friends not only were intoxicated, but there was a fight that had happened. And she was so nervous about them getting on the road because somebody broke up with their boyfriend, she's telling me.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
I do.
Because she's saying that she was a mess and they went to go and break up with the boyfriend. And is there also Heather? Who's Heather?
Her best friend.
Her best friend was Heather.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Know that when I'm connecting, it's her way of acknowledging she's there with Heather. She watches over Heather.
Oh, wow.
She's saying to me, I need you to know one thing. She says, I left the house that day because I needed to rescue my friends. She goes, if something would have happened to them that night, she says, that would have been on my conscience forever.
Yeah.
She says, and I would have never been able to live with myself. She says, so even though I shouldn't have, I got out of bed, I went to go and see them, and I wanted to bring them home safely. And she's acknowledging that.
It is, yeah.
But she's telling me, I felt like something came at her because she showed me the car swerves, and then she passed.
She ran off the road, and she couldn't correct it, and slammed into a tree.
But she's telling me she thought she saw something. I think there was a deer.
It was in the country way back, so yeah, could be.
Because she tells me she knew those roads. She's been on those roads before.
Yes.
This wasn't something that was new.
No.
So she's telling me that out of the corner of her eye, I swear she saw a deer. And then next thing you know, she's showing me the swerve that had happened. And I don't even know what it was. All I see is this flash go by me and it makes me go like this to the wheel. And your loved ones will show me things that the police only knew. She's showing me a road that goes like this, okay? And then she's showing me tire marks that go like this, and then they suddenly go off like that. Do you understand that?
I do. It was in a curve, and she went off in the curve.
You thought of her as your own daughter.
I did. Yeah.
Because this is what I'm saying. When she was coming through and I was saying a child had passed, that's her way of acknowledging that she's there and with you because you were literally like her mother. She tells me that you were so involved in her upbringing. You were so involved in her care. And this was a passing that has stuck with you every single day.
Yeah.
Your niece is here. And she's telling me to tell you how much that she loves you. She says, I was so blessed because I didn't just have one mom. She goes, I had two.
Yeah.
She says, and I told that to you all the time.
Yeah.
She says, listen, even though you had to lay me to rest, she says, I want you to know that I am at peace.
Good.
She says, and more importantly, she says, I'm sorry for what you all had to go through. She says, she's sending love on to her friend Heather. She's sending love on to all of you. She says, and I want you to know that I am always and forever by your side. All right, I'm going to leave you with that.
All right. Thank you.
I hope that this helped you.
Yeah.